All right, everybody, little bit of breaking news this Friday morning. We have ourselves a new hire in the coaching staff. Ed Donatel, formerly of the Denver Broncos, formerly of the Atlanta Falcons, the Green Bay Packers, a couple other teams in there as well, is set to join the Seattle Seahawks defensive staff, according to Jeremy Fowler. And even though he will be joining this coaching staff with some degree of expected power, we don't totally know how things are going to shake out. Doesn't look like he's going to be the defensive coordinator. More so a senior defensive role, according to Fowler. So it seems like that whole idea of a co-DC thing may very well be happening with Donatel as the passing game coordinator, and then you have somebody else as the defensive running game coordinator. And Corbin Smith believes that guy will probably be Clint Hurt, and Clint Hurt, he believes, is actually going to be the nominal defensive coordinator. So kind of interesting there. Don't really know how to read into that yet. Don't know what that says about who the play caller is going to be. Don't know what that says about who's going to have more power within the organization, because obviously Donatel is somebody who has a lot more experience as a coach. Donatel is somebody who has won multiple Super Bowls. Donatel is somebody who has coordinated some really good defenses in his career, whereas Clint Hurt has been a positional coach in recent years, and that's about it in terms of his NFL resume. So mixed thoughts on this one. With what we know right now, with Donatel presumably being the passing game coordinator, I like adding somebody with a lot of experience to this coaching staff. Donatel is somebody who has coached in the NFL more than Carroll has. I know Carroll's been a head coach for most of his tenure in the NFL, whereas Donatel has never been a head coach, but nevertheless, Donatel's been around a long time. I like adding somebody experienced as a passing game coordinator for the defense, because that's the area of the team that we've mostly had problems. The run defense has been generally solid. So that part of it is nice. Donatel was the guy that I really wanted to get out of this crop of guys we were looking at to be our defensive coordinator, but of course Donatel doesn't look like he's actually going to be the defensive coordinator. And don't get me wrong, there is still something to be said for adding a guy with a lot of experience and some pretty good credentials to your coaching staff in any capacity. However, I will say this, I am not crazy about Clint Hurt being the defensive coordinator. I don't really have anything too bad to say about Clint Hurt based off what I know about him. However, he is the in-house option. He is the guy who really lacks experience. He is the guy who is the obvious candidate to just be a Pete Carroll yes man, not adding a whole lot new to the pot here. So that part of it, if it comes to pass, is not my favorite. So it remains to be seen how this all shakes out. We might have the co-defensive coordinator thing in effect here, where you have Donatel as the passing game coordinator and Hurt as the defensive coordinator, but maybe Hurt defers to Donatel in ways that we're not necessarily expecting. Or maybe, by the way, it won't be Clint Hurt at all. This is just speculation. Now, granted, it is speculation based in some pretty... It's a pretty logical way to assume things are going to go at this point. So we will see exactly how it shakes out in the coming days, maybe even weeks. There's no huge hurry yet, but obviously this hire should be the first domino that falls. So once again, Ed Donatel is your likely passing game coordinator for the defense for the Seahawks. I like it. We'll see if I like what we do next, but let me know what you guys think down below. A lot of experience and a lot of success joining this defensive staff. All right, see you guys later. Go Hawks. Let me know what you think down below.